welcome into Charger Arena for the Corner Canyon Tournament of Champions. Game 3 for the Lone Peak Knights at Corner Canyon as they take on Cottonwood. Cottonwood and Coach Mark Miller are on upstart year a year ago in the 5A classification. Got to the site and looking to bounce back. They do have a bunch of their best players are gone, but we'll get a chance to see them play up-tempo basketball. Coach Miller does a great job. And, of course, the Lone Peak Knights come off the tough night against Alta. They bounce back and take it to Arborview. Isaac Staley shooting from deep, pacing the way for Lone Peak and looking to see if he can put together back-to-back games with that offensive performance. Also looking for Jackson Taylor to find his groove and push it as Lone Peak can look to go to 2-1 here at the Tournament of Champions. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage this week. We'll have a full week. Next week, we're back here Tuesday night. Alta coming into Corner Canyon. First time in years. Luster kind of taking off a little bit of that game, but they'll have that right here. But we'll also have Lone Peak all next week, as well as this Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. And we are underway. We're going to start first with the Cottonwood Colts, side by Coach Mark Miller. And the shot will not go. Rebound taken by Isaac Staley. Ahead, Thomas Kramer. Taylor cycled through. Chamberlain Burgess on the baseline, sends it back out. Jackson pumped the three, pull from the junction, and hits. At the floor, Luke Park. Luke sends the ball near side. That's Caden Poole. Looking through the weave. Park down the lane, sends it back out. John Rosevear. Chased off, Caden Poole. Corner three. And that is Malay Etim right there. Malay Etim for three. It's 3-2 Cottonwood. Very unfortunate that Christopher Cox, that ball goes off of Burgess. Christopher Cox is one of the better players of the state, but family moved to Arizona. I believe it was Arizona. Moved out of state. Let's put it that way. That's the only way I'm correct. Too bad. We loved watching Christopher Cox. That kid was so fun to watch. High flyer, big guy for Cottonwood and could move up and down the floor. Rosevear sends that back out, and it's Park. 13 on the shot clock. Park in the lane. Has to send it back out. Atem lost the handle on the way up, and it'll be Lone Peak basketball. And that shot does not go. In the corner, shot off the iron from Caden Poole. Taylor, Kramer gets it back. Kramer looking into Burgess. Chamberlain with a 10 on his hip. He thought he saw behind him. Ball gets taken away by Cottonwood. Atem can't save it. And look who joins the broadcast. Danathan Stewart. I knew he was a Wasatch Academy fan. I knew it. I've heard it in his broadcast for years. Kramer down the lane. Can't get it. Burgess can't tip it out. And the rebound taken by John Rosevear. Rosevear, part of the Utah Top 50. Had a chance to watch him all fall. He can shoot it from the outside. Luke Park on the drive. Park will pull it from the key. No. And it's Burgess with the rebound. Chamberlain send it out to Isaac Staley. Off on the three. Loose ball. Oh, that did not go out of bounds. Luke Park picks up the loose ball. Rosevear at Staley. Sends it back out at Tem. Tem down the lane, left hand. Block first. And see, they give him the 2. Wasn't his habitual shooting motion. So that is going to put Mile at Tem. Dane doesn't want a mic, so I'll just say things about Dane and he can't respond. It's my favorite version of this situation. Tem hits the first. It gives him 4 points in the quarter. And all 5 of Cottonwood points going through Male Atem. As Jackson Taylor misses on that one. Burgess is fouled. And I always want to remind you that clock on your screen is unofficial. And we'll also get the coloring fix. I'm kind of share a little bit of it. We wipe out the camera right before we started, and all of a sudden it went super yellow on the screen. So if it looks yellow on your phone, I apologize. But Tino Psyche's not here to give us his coloring scheme. As Chamberlain Burgess takes the bump, gets fouled. And Chamberlain will be at the line for 2 free throws. Number 1 on John Rosevear. And Chamberlain's first. Chamberlain Jr., been a contributor since his freshman year. Started last year as well. His dad was a former longtime assistant here at Lone Peak High School. Quincy Lewis. His uncle, Chris Burgess, a former #1 recruit in America, former Duke Blue Devil and running Ute. And an assistant at BYU, currently now an assistant at University of Utah. He's in the building today as Rosevear on the baseline. Oh, that goes down. Jackson Taylor over to Staley. Look around the base, or probably the perimeter. 15 seconds left. Corner 3 from Jackson Taylor, no. And a rebound goes off the hands of Rosevear. I think it was out of bounds off of Rosevear. We'll stay here. Kramer drives, left hand, no. And Atem comes in for the rebound. And we're going to have a loose ball foul on. And it's going to be called on Atem. So Burgess goes strong to the hoop, misses it. On the run with Cottonwood. Luke Park to reset things here for Coach Miller. Atem in the lane. That's set. Pardon me. Another bucket there for Miley Atem. Got to play these 9 a.m. games, get used to it for later on in the year. We're going to play this in the state tournament potentially. It's also a reminder for us on the broadcast to get used to doing 9 a.m. games. As Staley sends that out to Taylor. Jackson jab steps, now gives it to Burgess. Chamberlain goes in to Kramer. Kramer goes to look opposite, and there's Rosevear able to take that one away. They now lost it on the run. Jackson Taylor to Chamberlain. Burgess, and Burgess flushes. Rosevear out the park. Atem. And timeout Cottonwood. 2:15 left here. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. So, out of the timeout. We got stuff all over the place in this one. Nothing more of my favorites. So when the coach is good, when the official tells him what to do, and you got some random person in the crowd that already knows it. One of my favorite things in basketball games is Park gets a turnover, shot clock violation. Minute 53 left. Good defense from Lone Peak to get the shot clock violation. Come up top with Haskett. Now cycle through. It's Chamberlain Burgess. Sends out to Taylor for three. And we're tied at 9. Jackson Taylor, we know he can shoot it well and come back. And it is Luke Park. The roster doesn't show Luke Park, but the PA man has it. Nice find inside is Thomas Kramer. Now 22 in the roster shows either Mason Tolley or Isaac Smith. Now to John Rosevear, gets loose for three. No, and a rebound to Chamberlain Burgess. Inside of a minute left. Down to 50 seconds. Isaac Staley couldn't get that one, and the board to Atem. Atem on the drive, goes at Burgess. Got it on the rim, couldn't get it to drop. Give it up to Jackson Taylor. Taylor to trailing Isaac Staley. Nice play. 13-12, Lone Peak. As we go inside of 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Park on the baseline. Rosevear from the corner. And it goes. Gets the bounce off the rim. And that's how the first quarter ends. As we go to the end of the first quarter, Cottonwood 15, Lone Peak 13. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Second quarter, Dusty Litster with you. Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. And I apologize, our clock is set wrong, so we get that fixed. Start of the second quarter. A good first quarter of offense for Lone Peak. Trying to, again, build off of that RBView win. Look, they had a ball that went out of bounds as Staley had just moved before Jackson Taylor skipped it to him. There's Chamberlain Burgess. Over to Isaac Staley, and Isaac gets to the rim. We're tied at 15. Atem on the drive, can't get it. Cottonwood with the offensive rebound. Got to reset the shot clock. I will take stoppages to get the shot clock reset. The beginning of this is just a reminder of how amazing it is to have shot clock in the state of Utah. My obligatory at least one per game mention of the shot clock and how amazing it is. Baseline with Atem. He was going to fall. Yeah, he was hitting the deck. Had to get it out of his hands. Kramer, Haskett, back over to Burgess. Isaac Staley on the drive. A little bit of contact, no call. And Atem comes away with it. Luke Park. And taken by Burgess. Quickly ahead, Haskett. Send that ball to the corner. Taylor, give it up. Kramer. Daly back out to Kramer. And a traveling violation. So Cottonwood to back up the floor after the turnover. Can run Rocket. Send that ball to the corner. Rosevear. Oh, Rockets launch it. Got it. Come back quickly. Haskett leaves it for Burgess. Over to Staley. Isaac for three. Yes. Isaac Staley. Lone Peak defense, if they can help build the lead. Rosevear leaves it. Now on the drive, Rosevear he called offensive foul. He is calling an offensive foul. Saying that off arm got away. Rosevear wants an explanation. Gets it from Mr. Official. Luke Park comes back in. Now that official down on the floor, now he's a guy that gets things done. He's a contractor. You want to shake his hand, do it at your own risk. Go inside of 5.5 left. As Burgess can't get it. They might have a little blood on Chamberlain Burgess. Full court pressure from Lone Peak. Tem gets loose. Sends it back out. Three on the way. No. Rebound to Jackson Taylor. Oh, Belcher was open. But here comes Isaac Staley. Isaac Staley once again having a strong offensive game. 20-15. Lone Peak with the lead. Jump it and score it. Tommy Yates. Oh, pardon me, it's Mason Tolley. Tolley, not Tony. Kramer. Back it down, and Kramer gets that one. And we talked about this, Dane and I did against that game against Alta, that Thomas Kramer, last year he was kind of more on the perimeter. He's showing more of the inside game this week. A Tim on the drive, no, and the rebound to Belcher. Three on the way, no, from Haskett. Isaac Staley. Oh, and a Tim takes it away. Was that Kramer, and a Tim, just popped out. They want a loose ball foul, didn't get it. Here comes Staley. Isaac to Belcher. Belcher to Haskett. And Basket lost the handle, and it's Cottonwood basketball. Inside of 3.5 left. in this one. Tolley hands that back to Park. Now a Tim. Tam got past Burgess, couldn't get it, and it's not goaltending in high school basketball. He slapped the backboard going for the block. Burgess was trying to throw it off a defender, throws it away. Come back quickly the other way. Oh, nice take and make. Mason Tolley. And it's a 3-point lead for Lone Peak. Kramer hands off in the corner. And Chamberlain Burgess from downtown. See if that gets him going. Oh, kind of got ahead of him to basket, but Belcher pulls down the board. Just would not drop for Ryan Nielsen. Belcher. And has it stolen by a Tim. Moving a little quickly there. And now a defensive foul on Chamberlain Burgess. Number 1 on Chamberlain. And we'll stay with Cottonwood. Trying to jump the lane there. Shot clock still not going, so we're going to have to stop the... And they also probably need to fix the game clock. Game clock is showing 2 minutes even, should be 2:04. And we're not changing that, so we'll match them 2 minutes. Oh, they're even saying even lower, 158. All right. On the drive, Park floated up. No, Belcher with the rebound. Maybe recollect that. We're just getting going a little quick. Happens to the best of us. Got inside, a shot will not fall for Tolley. Rebound to Belcher, quickly ahead. Oh, strong take, jackknife it up. Oh, it would not go. Give it a 9.5 and it still wouldn't drop. Kilcaton, who was robbed on that jackknife reverse. Park sends it out to Tolley. Nielsen gives that one back. And we're going to have a foul on Burgess. And his second personal foul on Chamberlain. Out with Tolley. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And on the drive, Burgess with the block. Bo Smith thought he had a lane, did not. Oh, nice job around the floor. Belcher being rewarded. And it was a nice find. And that ball tipped out of bounds. We'll stay here with Cottonwood. And Coach Miller wants to take final shot as Lone Peak built an 8-point lead. Park is that out for three, blocked by Burgess. And that's how the first half will end. Lone Peak 27, Cottonwood 19. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. And welcome back, Dusty Litster with you as trying to get everything reset. It was a strong end of the half for Lone Peak. The offense got going. The defense played a little better. Chamberlain Burgess, a couple of nice plays. We're going to have a foul on Haskett. He gets started. Cottonwood played strong in the first half, and again, it was the close of the half, and that's what good teams do. Lone Peak's going to be that good team. We think they can be in the 6A classification. It's okay. Teams are hanging around. You close out quarters and halves. Park sends that ball out. A little runner won't go. Rosevear with the offensive board and one. John Rosevear. So Rosevear, the junior, mentioned was part of the Utah top 50 as he hits the and one free throw as we go to 7.5 left. Taylor, Haskett, Staley over to Kramer for three. No. Ball still loose. Oh, guys get tangled up a little bit. Jump ball. Possession belongs to Cottonwood. At Corner Canyon, you've got 3 scoreboards. None of them have the possession arrow. You have to look down on the floor. It took me a second. Quickly inbound into Kramer. And Thomas Kramer with the lay-in on the inbound. And they're going to have a moving screen. The hip check on the screen. Be a foul to Bo Smith. Isaac Staley. Chamberlain Burgess going to hand back to Haskett. Haskett gets it back out to Isaac. Back to Haskett in the corner. 3 won't go. Good little two-man game. Thought it would produce points and just didn't. That shot won't drop. Again, we'll try to get the coloring fixed on the camera here momentarily. Just give us one moment as there's a foul inside. Oh, tipped and taken away, and then Taylor going to pick up the foul. Trying to get it back. Good defense there by Cottonwood. Number 1 on Taylor. As Park goes to Rosevear. Rosevear at Haskett, gets inside. Put it up, no. Rebound to Chamberlain Burgess. Burgess quickly ahead to Kramer. Kramer has that one blocked away. Good defense there by Ryan Nielsen. Park leaves it for the trailer. And it's Ryan Nielsen gets the block on one end and the layup on the other. 29-24. Shot won't go. Rebound to Rosebeer. Attempt down the lane. Couldn't get the shot to go, and it's going to put attempt at the line for free throws. And the free throw doesn't go. Look for a 10. Oh, pardon me, this is Peter Oguama. We got a lot of multiple numbers here, and I'm going to apologize right now to Coach Mark Miller. He can text me and mock me anytime he wants now. It's Peter Oguama having a good game. 29-25, Isaac Staley for three. And Taylor with the steal, but he stepped out of bounds. Nice effort there from Taylor. Baseline, send it back out. And blocked by Chamberlain Burgess. Burgess sends that ahead to Kramer. Oh, nice little pass. Caton to the rim. Well, that was in the cylinder. Yep. Right idea there from Burgess, but the ball was inside the cylinder, and basket interference. Take the points off. Guamo's pass taken away by Taylor. Guamo giving chase. Taylor lost it on the way up, out of bounds. If I didn't twist his ankle, that was kind of an awkward fall. On the drive, Burgess. .410 left here in the third quarter. And a 7-point lead for Lone Peak. Guamo. I'll tell you right now, Cottonwood's going to lead the state in flashy shoes. Guamo the only one. Well, he does have some neon on the heels. Rosevear on the drive. Fading away, not going to get that call. Guamo able to pop that ball away. How about the effort? Inside again, goes at Staley, couldn't get it. Loose ball. Burgess tried to knock it off of Cottonwood and one. Talk about the ball bouncing your way. And a timeout will be taken here by Lone Peak. So timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. So at the line for the +1 opportunity is Bo Smith. Oh, and he couldn't get that one. Kramer. Kramer on the drive to the rim and gets it. Beautiful take and make by Thomas Kramer. 7-point lead for Lone Peak. Sends that ball back out. And it's John Rosevear. Taylor shows. Smith sends it out the park. 15 on the shot clock. Smith on the drive. No. Rebound to, or the loose ball to Burgess. Now the ball out of bounds off of Cottonwood. Jackson Taylor on the drive, leaves it for Kramer. Thomas in the lane, sends it back out. Jackson Taylor for three. Was online, just won't go, and rebound to Kramer. Reset it. Isaac Staley, 4-3. And Rosevear can't get that one to drop. It'll be Rosevear at the line for 2 free throws. Number 2 on Caton. So John Rosevear will go to the line. And the free throw good. There's 1 of 2 from the stripe. And a 9-point advantage for Lone Peak. Kramer sends that ball back out to Caton. Caton to Staley for 3. And Staley with back-to-back triples. When Isaac Staley gets engaged, it only takes a couple shots, and that kid gets it rolling. Pull up. Shot won't fall for Tolley. Loose ball to Rosevear. And he gets another and one. John Rosevear. And the free throw good. This is our friendly reminder. There is not a foul in the book called over the back. We'll explain more later. Kramer on the drive, draws the foul, put Kramer at the line. But on a rebound situation or a loose ball situation, there is no over the back because the defender or the player behind the backside player, he can go over the back of the player in front of him as long as he doesn't make contact or forcible contact on that player. So you can actually jump over the player, reach over a player for a rebound as long as there isn't enforceable contact, which would necessitate calling a loose ball foul, which is what most fans are calling for, but use the wrong terminology and misunderstand the rule as the free throw is good. This happens, you get 9 a.m. dusty after a long week and some jet lag. So 42-31 as Lone Peak has steadily built this lead. Coswell joined the game. We are at 15 seconds. And a traveling violation. And the defense has gotten better for Lone Peak in this stretch as well. As Taylor, he knew that was off and left his hand. And Caton going to get called on the loose ball foul. Making contact. And that is the 5th team foul. So we're going to walk down the floor to shoot free throws. It'll be Peter Oguama at the line. Again, I got to apologize to he and his family. He had a great start to the game. I was calling him the wrong name, and I really just wanted to say Malaya 10 really bad. I feel so bad. Probably be Malia Tim. See, even then, I got to apologize now to Malia Tim. There's a free throw good there for Cottonwood. 42-32. Oh, man. Rosevear knew he got the foul. Saw him immediately go to hands to his head. Kramer going to hold out top. About a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so Lone Peak can take their time. There's Caton. Caton with 10 seconds. Caton breaks down the defense, gets down the lane, gives it to Burgess, and he misses the dunk. Rebound and run out 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Try to fit that inside, and Burgess with the steal with 2. 1, Kramer at the horn. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We go to the fourth and final quarter, and it's Lone Peak with a 42-32 lead on Cottonwood. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. And welcome back in, the Paisan John Bon Jovi. There's never a bad time to listen to that song. Even including Barney Stinson, that's his pump-up music. There's a 3 won't go. We're going to have a loose ball foul on the rebound. That goes on Nielsen. Number 3 on Nielsen. Kramer back over to Caton. Splits the double team. Burgess sends that out to Taylor. Jackson Taylor for 3. Been a good shooting day for Jackson Taylor. And now a 13-point advantage, largest lead of the game. John Rosevear drives at Caton. Oh, nice job of getting in the lane and finishing. Skip it to Taylor for 3. Yes! Back-to-back triples for Jordan Taylor, or Jackson Taylor. I know he's going to clip that, put on Instagram. I'm going to apologize right now. Your boy Jackson on Instagram. And shuffled his feet. Yep, he certainly did. It is interesting, though, on the spin. You terminate to complete the spin, but if he was to terminate and take a jump step, then it wouldn't be traveling. This goes to Dane Stewart's claim on a double dribble, that a power dribble should be a double dribble. And why is it not a double dribble when it's a two-hand dribble? Courtney Littledyke has yet to give an answer to that. Staley over to Kramer. Oh, nice job. 8 points in the fourth quarter for Taylor. Oh, got inside and one for Luke Park. That's a nice take and make. Luke Park, a junior. Oh, misses the and one. There's Kramer. Then brings it over to Taylor. Terrific start of the fourth quarter. Staley straight away for 3. No. And a rebound to Cottonwood. And timeout, Coach Miller. Timeout, we'll take it with him. We'll be right back. It's out of the timeout. 14-point lead. On the drive, Park hangs, no. Rebound to Staley. Jackson Taylor, no. He was looking for 11 points in the quarter. Leaves that for Rosevear. Rosevear on the drive, and John Rosevear with the bucket. Lone Peak can close this game out. They just can't fall in love with the three-pointer. Can't become the only shot you're looking for because it's the easy shot to get. Caton. Chamberlain Burgess for three. I say, we'll show you, Dusty. Chamberlain's second triple of the day. Three on the way for Park, short. Aguama couldn't save it, and then the ball go back to Lone Peak. Caton gets inside, sends it to the corner. Staley cut off along the baseline. We're going to have a defensive foul first. Be the second team foul on Cottonwood. Get that ball into Chamberlain Burgess. Staley over to Kramer. Kramer inside out to Taylor. And there'll be a foul on the drive. And that foul will be charged to Bo Smith. It'll put Jackson Taylor at the line. I said, remember on top of my head, I'm not even looking. But his Instagram handle is your boy JT, if I remember right. And it's boy B-O-I. Misses the first. Said nice things about Dane and I on his Instagram. I think he said Dane, the best in business, and that other guy. And we got a screen foul on Smith. He didn't like it. That's number 4 on Smith. Kramer can go right down the floor and give him and one. Tommy Yates comes in. And that was the 5th and final personal foul on Bo Smith as he fouls out of this one. So Cottonwood's got a lot to grow on. They were up and coming a year ago, didn't see it coming. They said it's sad that Christopher Cox moves out of state. But they play a fun brand of basketball and expect them to compete in their region and make some noise. So that 3 won't go. We're going to have a foul on the rebound. I'm going to keep it here. The 5th personal foul on Haskett as he fouls out of the ball game. And I'll bring Caton off the bench. Quickly in. Aguama can't get that one, and the rebound taken by Burgess. Kramer open for 3, and Thomas Kramer. The 3 ball got going the last 2 days. It took a little bit in this game. They've rattled home a number of 3s. And on the drive, couldn't get it. Rebound to Burgess. Oh. Not able to put a fork in it. Here with Thomas Kramer. Burgess gets loose. Burgess with the dunk. And one. Second dunk of the day for Chamberlain Burgess. Hit a couple of threes, got a couple of dunks. Fills up a highlight. Vince Francis is going to ask me, what should I highlight from this game? I go, oh, bunch of threes, couple of dunks. Really, it's everybody. That's been my answer to him every game thus far. As Cruz Schwartz checks in. And then the free throw good. Shabe will come off the bench. Of course, I don't see Grandpa Reed in the building. I'm sure he's watching the stream. Maybe got to get a text that he's in the game. But Grandpa Reed, if you're watching. Cruz Schwartz in, the grandson of Coach Reed. On the drive. And Schwartz with the steal. Kramer over to Taylor. Oh, inside, and Belcher gets the lay-in. Well, it's been fun getting to know Randy Reed with Duncan, and Coach Roger Reed was a former head coach at BYU when I was a kid. And forward and putback wouldn't go. Rebound to Rosevear. John left it short. Kramer going to grab the rebound, and Rosevear frustration foul. And we'll walk the other end of the floor for free throws. So Thomas Kramer, golden line. We'll take a look at next week's schedule because it's a long week. Next week, as the free throw is good, will be East at Lone Peak Girls on Tuesday, as Lone Peak will be bouncing back from their first loss in state since February 26th, 2020. Remember last year, and I said this wrong on the broadcast last night, they did lose a game last year to Sierra Canyon, but their loss last in state since February 26, 2020. Been a while. You could even have full crowds at the time. That's how far back that goes. The shot no good. A rebound goes off the hands of Coswell, and we'll stay here with Cottonwood. Well, Box Elder at Davis on Thursday. We'll just get a reprieve on Wednesday. Dane and I will be back here on Tuesday. Alta, Corner Canyon. As getting inside is Tolley. And then we'll have the Skyridge tournament, some games from the Davis tournament, potentially some games from the Holiday Hoop Fest. If you're needing a basketball fix, I think we've got you covered. At the line, shooting two, is Thomas Toulson, a junior. Got the first. And the second crawls off the rim. Oh, just got rid of that. There's some young players in there for Coach Miller, getting some time. Oh, nice take and make. That was Tangus Bias Gallen with that take and make. I wonder if Changus is said Changus, because many times we say Genghis Kong, and it's not Genghis Kong, it's Chengiz Khan. Tangus Bias Gallon. Belcher sends it back out. Coswell for three. No. Rebound off the hands of Schwartz. There's Makai Anderson. That ball on the near side. Anderson gets back up top. Diamaz, or probably that was Anderson, lost the handle. That ball on the ground. Belcher ties it up. Then Lone Peak will get the ball back. And be no shot clock. Shot clock turned off, 31 seconds left. So Lone Peak can improve their record with a win. Oh, and a dunk. And a dunk there for Ty Coswell. Coswell with the hammer. Come back the other way. That shot short, and that will do it. Final score, Lone Peak 70, Cottonwood 42. Our Heidemann Associates player of the game. Well, I can rule two because Isaac Staley got things going, and it was Jackson Taylor, a good fourth quarter, getting things put away for Lone Peak. As the Knights get the 70-42 win. Again, our players of the game, Isaac Staley, Jackson Taylor. For Austin Bigelow, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us for watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.